I'm getting more and more tired by the minute. Hi again. I just realized I filmed that whole last clip in slow-mo. Insert little clip of me talking in or fast forward mode. So you can't even hear what I'm saying because it doesn't record audio when you're talking like that.
Oh, that's no.
In the sense. So yeah, that pissed me off. I'm kidding. But I just came on here to tell you guys that I finished taking my organic chemistry quiz. So I didn't film that just because I get a little camera shy. But I can show you guys my work from that quiz because I always think it's kind of fun to like look back at my work. Okay, is it gonna want to focus on it? There you go. You can see, so we're currently on chapter 9, talking about alkyne reactions and synthesis and all of that. It's a lot, and I still have a lot more practice to do, but I've definitely noticed that like the more time and effort that I put into organic chemistry, the better and more prepared I feel for the chapters. So actually like taking the time to study, like at minimum, I have to study at least an hour and a half every single day for organic chemistry, and that's at minimum. Like that's just for me to get by. But if I want to like actually excel in the class and like hopefully get an A in the quiz, then I actually have to put in a lot more time to remember like the little rules. Okay, if you change this, then what happens here? How do you recognize like the changes in the reaction and stuff like that? So that takes a lot more time, and I'm still not like 100% in every single area of organic chemistry, and I have to get myself to that level before our next exam, which is in 10 plus 7, so 17 days, which is a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time when you think about it, because at the same time that I'm preparing for the exam, I'm also still needing to keep up with the new material that he's covering. So in addition to the time that I'm spending catching up on stuff that I didn't quite grasp first time, I also have to stay on track with Orgo, and I also have to be studying everything in the past. So it's like 3 things happening at the same time, and this is just for one class. But I did get some really encouraging, I wouldn't call it news, but like I checked my physics grade because he was grading our exam over this weekend, and I actually did a lot better on the exam than I thought I did. Like I actually got like a really high score, which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting like maybe a B in a good way, because physics and me we have not been friends lately. Like it just feels like a lot of it is very like trick question, hard, like I don't know. But seeing a good exam score was really like, oh okay, so I actually do kind of know what's going on, just a little bit. Yeah, so that motivated me, and I just wanted to like tell you guys, because I did talk about earlier how I feel like I get overwhelmed overwhelmed sometimes, but I'm trying to like channel that into positivity. And sometimes like school can feel like a lot, and then you get a good grade and you're just like, oh, okay, everything's fine, you know, like things are fine, I'm gonna be fine. And yeah, it just makes you feel like better about yourself just a little bit. And so yeah, and then I think that's it that I wanted to tell you guys for now. I have to figure out what I'm doing after this because it is kind of late for my sister, so we need to like pray so she can sleep and get a good night's rest. But after that, I still have a long night ahead of me. I don't think I'm gonna sleep before midnight tonight because I still have a lot that I want to do, including I want to make a little bullet journal spread because I just realized that it is more helpful for me to visualize my week and my month like that. I haven't bullet journaled in a long time. Like I think it's been like 2 years now, if not. Yeah, it's definitely been at least a year since I last bullet journaled like seriously, but I want to get back into that because I just have not felt like the most organized. Like I always feel very scatterbrained, and I also feel like I'm missing something since I stopped bullet journaling. So just for my peace of mind, even though bullet journaling takes up a lot of time, I feel like it'll be better for myself and my own peace of mind to like have a bullet journal where I can write down due dates and deadlines in advance, and it's like physically there so I can always reference it. So I feel like, oh, did I miss something? No, I didn't miss something. I turned it in. It was due today, or it's not due yet, or whatever, right? So I want to do that, and I also want to put away my laundry, and I also want to clean our bathroom. So all of those tasks will take a bit. So we'll see how far I get to it. Oh, and in addition to that, I also need to finish making the chapter 14 practice for my students. So I don't know if I told you guys this, but I am a TA in a class. I'm a TA in general chemistry. It's called supplemental instruction at my school, but it's essentially I'm the teacher's assistant, and I hold sessions every week, and I have a session tomorrow at 8 in the morning. So I need to have the activity that I want them to do done before the session, and I already told someone that I'm gonna have it done. So, and she's planning to come knowing that I'm gonna have it done, so now that like forces me to actually have it done before I sleep tonight. So that's actually the priority. Laundry and cleaning my bathroom might take a back burner because I could maybe do it tomorrow in the afternoon. And this is very realistic, like this is a realistic Sunday reset routine. Like sometimes I don't get everything done in a Sunday, sometimes things push back to Monday. And as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I was putting away laundry that had been sitting on my bed for a week because that's real. Like that's real life. Sometimes the laundry just takes a back burner and it doesn't get done when it comes straight out of the dryer. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. So yeah, as an SI, I feel like I'm a very good SI because I create little exam sheets for my students, or equation sheets for my students, and I also create my own practice for the students based off of the slides, and then I create a Jeopardy based off of the practice that is in the slides. So I like do really try to help my students prepare for the exams and for the homeworks, and they have an exam this Friday, so I want to have everything covered by Wednesday. We might have to pull over a little bit into Friday because on Friday my session actually is before their class time, so it's like the last, you know, little practice before they actually have the exam. So I need to finish this practice tonight so that chapter 14 is done, and then I can have it done and she can practice that tomorrow, and then I'll work on 15 on Tuesday, and then, you know, we'll go from there, right? So yeah, that is that, and I will get back to you guys when I have actually figured out what I'm going to do, or you guys will see the sequence of events and what actually ends up happening tonight, because I do want to be asleep before 1 a.m. So that I get at least 7 hours of sleep tonight, or like 6.5 because it just took me a bit to fall asleep. But I do want to be in bed, like done with everything by 1 a.m. So we'll see what happens before then. That's actually a pretty decent amount of time. It's like 3 hours. So I could be able to get everything done. It just depends on, you know, some things take longer and then it pushes other things back. So yeah, let's get into that. I'm getting more and more tired by the minute. But anyways, let's get into bullet journaling.